Mickey's Creations, and I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about mental health and do my makeup. So, um, I have not come on here and told anybody anything about mental illness, so I guess it's also a little bit about me. But I also want to know about you. I struggle with anxiety and depression and CPTSD, and I just wanted to spread a little bit of awareness with it on how people struggle, at least how I struggle, because I struggle daily. And it happened throughout my entire life of being treated poorly and stuff like that, and I've learned to grow from that, and I've gotten stronger, and I've come a long way. And I just hope the best for others as well, because not everybody, especially me, had this knowledge growing up, and it's really difficult to manage life not knowing how to, I guess, understand your emotions. Have learned to focus on what I wanted to do with my life, and I still struggle with what people think of me, unfortunately, but I have grown so much from how I used to believe every little thing that everyone said about me. And in therapy, I had learned that it's not about them, it's about me. About what my recovery and how I am, and knowing my truth and knowing who I am and where I want to go and all that fun stuff, you know? So I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit more about it. I could tell you many, many stories of decisions that I have made in my past that I regret, but I have learned to forgive myself instead of regretting it, because that eats me alive. So recommend accepting the things that you've done and learn from that, because it's very helpful. But yes, anyway, I also wanted to disclose here that I am not a doctor, I am not a professional, so I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, I'm not trying to tell anybody to go to therapy, I'm just talking about myself, and maybe that will help somebody else, you know? So, I found out that that I have CPTSD and anxiety and depression. Let's see. I want to say it was 2019 that I was diagnosed with CPTSD and anxiety and depression, officially. You know, when you're young, you don't want to go to the doctor and you want to just self-diagnose yourself with stuff. Yeah, that's the type of person I was back then. Now I am not. And so I thought that I was bipolar, but they told me something else completely different. So I was expecting them to tell me bipolar, but it was not. So I just had to reprocess all of that, and that's fine. And now that I have been diagnosed, I have a better understanding of how my brain works and stuff like that. And I love that. It was a lot of fun. That therapy to me was fun. That sounded so funny. it was very painful to go through and talk about my experiences, but I had fun in a way where I had learned to be okay and understanding myself and how to like understand life with myself. It helped me get through life better, if that makes sense. So with that being said, we all go through hard times, and how we deal with them and get through them says a lot. And I just am proud of myself for even putting myself through finding help, because I struggled with just pushing myself to go to therapy because I didn't want to go. I was terrified of therapy. I thought that they were going to call me crazy, and I thought that they were going to put me in the loony bin because that's what people call it. And I didn't want to be thrown in a loony bin, but my therapist told me that she was not there to tell me that I was crazy. She was there to tell me, to help me tell myself that I'm not crazy. Does that make sense? Anyway, I'm basically here just to tell you that if you are struggling with any kind of mental illness, no matter what it is, that it's okay, and it's gonna be okay, and it's normal to have mental illnesses. I know people like to tell me, or you, or people, or your brain, or your intrusive thoughts, that that maybe you aren't worth anything, but you are. You are. Because I thought that I wasn't, but I am. I did not think that I was going to be here today, because I have trigger warning, suicidal. I have tried to kill myself 3 times that I can remember. So, yes. But I'm here and I'm okay. And I learned from those experiences, and I've learned that I deserve to be here. I have a purpose, and we all have a purpose of being here. I truly believe that we are supposed to be on this earth to make a difference. I feel like I'm rambling, and that's okay. But yes, mental health, it's hard, but it's okay. You're not alone. That needed all of my concentration. Sorry. I wanted to share with you that I just create stuff, and I haven't posted a whole lot of it, but I want to. And what's stopping me, 1, is myself, and 2 is this economy, and 3, myself. So I am trying my best to get as much stuff as I can out there, and I am trying to get people to my Etsy account. So if you want to go check that out, that'd be fantastic. Thanks. You don't have to, just so you know, just no pressure. I just, want you to check it out. Also, please leave your opinions down in the comments on on what you may or may not like about it. If the pricing's too expensive, what you guys look for in shopping. Like, do you look for like free shipping, cheap shipping? Like, what do you look for? Because I want to know. I'm curious. Alright. I feel like I've gotten off track of mental health. So, the things that I do to help myself with mental health is I write. I don't write every single day, but I probably could. I write. I don't meditate every day either, but I do deep breathe every day. Stretching, working out, and self-care, whatever kind of self-care you would like to do to make yourself feel better about taking care of yourself, because taking care of yourself is number one. And it's really hard to take care of anyone else if you're not feeling well, right? And you don't really have the energy to take care of anybody else if you're not feeling like taking care of yourself. But getting out of bed, proud of you. It's really hard to get out of bed sometimes, so proud of you for that. Another thing I like to do is my makeup, because it makes me feel good. I did learn a lot from that, but besides that, I also liked doing my hair. It made me feel good about myself. It also made me feel like I was ready for the day once I got ready for the day. So there's that too. And like, if hiking makes you feel better, which I've done hiking, it makes me feel better. Like swimming, doing sports, pretty much any physical activity is really good for you. Sorry, this needs some attention. The main thing about mental health is that you are not alone. We're all here for you. You are loved. And it's okay to not be okay. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go to my Etsy shop if you are interested in looking at that. Thank you very much. Have a great day.